Welcome to Northwoods Pursuit. Today's mission feels like a high-stakes action film unfolding in real time. Every second taut with tension, every move a gamble. Surprise attacks, heart-pounding encounters, and relentless pursuit, all in a desperate bid to protect the harvest and bring calm back to the land. The question is, can these sharpshooters act with enough nerve and precision to stop the threat before it wreaks havoc? We're about to find out. The real adrenaline starts right out of the gate. From the first light of dawn, the hunt is on. It's just 6 a.m., and the team is already locked in position. Leading the charge is Wami, a seasoned hunter from Kenya, known for his lightning-fast reflexes and unshakable focus. This isn't just a job for him, it's a battle for balance between man and wild. A wild boar crept into view, sniffing the ground with cautious steps. Wami didn't flinch. In one smooth motion, he squeezed the trigger. The sharp crack of the rifle cutting through the silence like lightning across a dark sky. Meanwhile, not far from Tsavo, he executed a textbook ambush of his own. He and his team barreled in on an off-road vehicle, arriving right on schedule at their marked location. They quickly tucked themselves behind a rugged outcrop, eyes locked on the opposite hillside. Minutes passed, and then it happened. A wild boar stepped into the open, already rooting through the slope, ripping through brush like it owned the land. That's when the team's top marksman zeroed in, steady hands, laser focus, ready to take the shot that could change everything. This isn't just any hunt. It's a high-risk pursuit deep in the heart of wild territory. Out here, the animals have the upper hand. They know the land, they know how to disappear into the thick brush, and they won't go down easy. That's why we brought our most trusted allies, a pack of expertly trained hunting dogs. Fast, focused, and fearless, these dogs do more than track. They serve as our early warning system. On this mission, they're not just companions. They're our eyes, our ears, and our first line of defense. This area is a wild boar paradise. Thick cover, endless food, and plenty of room to roam. But that also makes it the perfect hunting ground. Just 15 minutes into the mission, Silas locked onto his target. The boar exploded out of the tall reeds, but it didn't get far. One clean, well-placed shot, and it was over. We had secured a prime vantage point, high enough to scan the terrain without being seen. With binoculars in hand, we spotted a group of wild boars rooting around the forest floor, totally unaware of our presence. Then came the shot. A sharp crack echoed through the trees, and just like that, one of them went down. From my vantage point above, I watched as my teammates locked eyes on the entire herd of wild boars thundering along the mountainside. Without missing a beat, they sprang into action. One of them raised his rifle and took aim at the second boar in the lead. The shot rang out clean and sharp, and the animal dropped instantly on the narrow trail. The lead boar, sensing danger, veered toward the thicker brush, trying to disappear into the rugged terrain. But it was too late. Two more shots followed, both striking true. As the dust settles and the echoes of the final shot fade into the wild, one truth becomes clear. This is more than just a hunt. It's about protecting crops, maintaining ecological balance, and honoring a tradition that demands skill, respect, and discipline. Ethical hunting isn't about the thrill of the kill. It's about responsibility, conservation, and understanding the role humans play in managing wildlife populations. Out here, every decision counts. So if you're passionate about real-world action, wildlife management, and the stories of those who walk the line between man and nature, don't miss what's coming next. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more hunts, more heart-pounding moments, and more insight into the world of responsible pursuit, right here on Northwoods Pursuit. This video is for educational and awareness purposes. All scenes follow local laws and ethical hunting guidelines. Welcome back to the Northwoods Pursuit channel. If you weren't out in the field last hunting season, especially during the epic 2024 run, you might have missed some of the most heart-pounding moments from the Great American Wild Boar Hunt, the largest and most intense competition of its kind in the country. Want to relive the action and see what all the buzz was about? Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and help us reach our next big milestone, 1,000 subscribers. We couldn't do this without you. Thanks for being part of the adventure. The latest wild boar hunting competition tested even the most seasoned hunters. With adrenaline running high and the pressure mounting, many found themselves missing golden opportunities. And it's not just about lost points. When a shot goes wide, the danger ramps up. Wild boars aren't known for backing down. They're unpredictable, powerful, and if provoked, they can charge without warning. Accuracy isn't just key to winning, it's key to staying safe. In response to growing concerns about safety and missed shots in the field, the U.S. government rolled out a 6-month firearms training initiative specifically for hunters. The goal? To sharpen marksmanship, boost confidence, and significantly reduce the chances of dangerous encounters with aggressive wild boars. Among the top rifles trusted by American hunters is the Remington 700. Known for its reliability and precision, this rifle often comes fitted with a suppressor, helping reduce noise while maintaining accuracy at distances of 100 to 300 yards, perfect for tracking wild boars. In the U.S., boar hunting season typically runs from October through February. Since 2022, the National Wild Boar Hunting Championship has drawn national attention, taking hunters through rugged forests and wide-open plains. Held primarily during daylight hours, this high-stakes event now attracts over 12,000 participants each year. To qualify for major wild boar hunting competitions in the U.S., hunters must be at least 25 years old and have logged experience in at least 3 prior hunting seasons. Strict regulations are in place to protect both people and wildlife. Hunting is off limits in national parks, conservation zones, and anywhere near residential areas. Breaking these laws can lead to hefty fines of up to $8,000 and a 2-year suspension of your hunting license. These rules aren't just red tape, they're essential for keeping the sport safe and sustainable. Because visibility drops drastically after dark, U.S. hunting laws require teams of 3 to 5 hunters for any nighttime boar hunts. This team-based approach improves safety and allows hunters to split up tasks in the field. In desert-based tournaments, hunters are allowed to use off-road vehicles, reaching speeds up to 40 miles per hour to cover more territory. But taking a shot from a moving vehicle isn't for the faint of heart. It takes solid balance and dead-on accuracy. When done right, it helps hunters stay safe while boosting their chances of success against these unpredictable and often aggressive animals. Bow hunting wild boars is hands down one of the most thrilling and toughest challenges in American hunting competitions. It forces hunters to get up close, often within just 20 to 30 yards, making precision and patience absolutely critical. According to data from leading hunting organizations, charging in without proper cover is a common rookie mistake. Wild boars have razor-sharp senses and can pick up on movement in a flash, spooking easily and bolting before you even get the shot off. To overcome that hurdle, seasoned hunters have turned to smart tactics like using hunting blinds. These elevated or ground-level setups, usually 25 to 30 feet tall or wide, can fit 2 to 3 people comfortably and give hunters much-needed concealment. By staying hidden and controlling their scent and movement, hunters gain the upper hand. That element of surprise not only improves accuracy, but also boosts the odds of a clean, effective shot. Hunting dogs are a game-changer when it comes to tracking wild boars. With an incredible sense of smell, these dogs can sniff out boars hiding deep in thick brush, places even the sharpest-eyed hunter might overlook. In the sprawling wetlands of Florida and Louisiana, it's not uncommon to see upwards of 130 hounds working alongside hunters, helping flush out boars that would otherwise go undetected. To keep their canine partners safe, hunters rely on GPS tracking collars. These devices help prevent dogs from straying into dangerous territory and allow hunters to locate them quickly if things go sideways in the wild. As the tournament wraps up, it serves as more than just a celebration of skill. It's a reminder of the U.S. government's continued focus on hunter safety and ethical wildlife management. From training programs to field regulations, every piece of the puzzle is aimed at preserving the sport while respecting the land and the animals that call it home. As we wrap up this incredible journey through the great American wild boar hunt, one thing becomes clear: responsible hunting isn't just about the thrill, it's about safety, skill, and respect for the wilderness. Every shot fired, every decision made in the field, reflects a deep-rooted tradition that values discipline and conservation. Whether you're a seasoned hunter or just getting started, remember, ethical hunting practices protect not only you, but the ecosystems we all cherish. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, And don't miss our upcoming episodes where we dive even deeper into Northwoods adventures, advanced tactics, and real stories from the field. Stay sharp, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next hunt. This video is for educational and awareness purposes. All scenes follow local laws and ethical hunting guidelines. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. The wild boar population in Texas is exploding, and biology is to blame. These animals breed at an alarming rate, with a single sow capable of producing up to 20 piglets a year. Left unchecked, their numbers can double annually, fueling a crisis that's already caused millions in damage to farms, ranches, and natural habitats across the state. To push back against this growing threat, Texas has adopted a variety of control efforts, none more popular or uniquely Texan than the Texas Wild Boar Championship. This high-energy event draws over 3,500 hunters from around the country each year and has become a staple of Texas hunting culture, combining serious population control with fierce competition. Wild boars, once native to Europe, have become an invasive nightmare across much of the American South, nowhere more so than in Texas. The Lone Star State is home to an estimated 1.6 million of the country's 2.7 million wild hogs, and their numbers are growing fast. These destructive animals tear up farmland, ravage native ecosystems, and cost the agricultural industry millions each year. As the damage mounts, farmers and landowners are turning to aggressive, creative solutions to fight back. Let's dive into how hunters across the state are stepping up and what this annual event means in the larger war on feral hogs. The Texas Wild Boar Championship isn't just a high-stakes hunting competition, it's a vital tool in the state's fight against a rapidly growing wild hog problem. Held twice a year, the event is split into two strategic hunting seasons: winter, December to February, and summer, June to August, each lasting about 2 weeks. This schedule gives hunters time to prepare, scout terrain, and plan their approach to maximize impact. Depending on the region and severity of infestation, hunters are permitted to take down anywhere from 50 to 150 boars per session. These limits strike a careful balance, aggressive enough to curb population growth, but measured enough to avoid disrupting the surrounding ecosystem. Participation is tightly regulated. Hunters under 18 must hold a valid youth hunting license and meet specific health requirements, including 20/20 vision, corrected or uncorrected, to ensure safety and precision in the field. Wild boars rarely travel alone. They often roam in aggressive herds of 10 to 15, and some of the largest can tip the scales at a massive 450 pounds. Facing animals that size is no joke, which is why many hunters trust the Remington 700, a precision rifle praised for its long-range accuracy, capable of hitting targets from up to 300 yards away. It's the perfect tool for keeping a safe distance while getting the job done efficiently. But it's not just about firepower, skill matters just as much. Every hunter entering the Texas Wild Boar Championship must complete a demanding training program that typically takes 6 to 12 months. The focus? Understanding wild boar behavior, mastering humane hunting practices, and learning how to handle unpredictable encounters in the field. At the end of each season, hunters are required to log their kills, giving wildlife officials valuable data to guide future control efforts. And for the top performer, there's a $10,000 prize on the line, both as a reward and motivation to keep the wild boar crisis in check. The relationship between elephants, hunters, and farmers is tangled in controversy and complexity. These giants, Earth's largest land mammals, are admired for their intelligence, deep family bonds, and emotional depth. But in regions where their habitats overlap with human settlements, admiration can quickly give way to conflict. As elephant populations expand and natural resources shrink, they frequently wander into farmland, destroying crops and threatening livelihoods. For farmers, this isn't just a nuisance, it's a matter of survival. In response, both farmers and hunters have turned to a range of tactics to deter or manage the animals, sometimes resorting to the use of firearms when peaceful methods fall short. Elephants may be majestic, but when they cross into farmland, the damage can be devastating. Each year, they're responsible for up to $2 million in crop losses, ravaging fields of corn, wheat, and fruit in a matter of hours. For farmers, these losses hit hard, threatening both their income and food supply and already vulnerable. The problems don't stop at the farm gate. Elephants often wander onto highways, creating dangerous situations for everyone involved. A collision with a creature that size isn't just damaging, it can be deadly. These encounters have led to tragic outcomes for both drivers and elephants, underscoring the urgent need for better solutions to manage human-elephant interactions. In an effort to protect their land and loved ones, some farmers resort to hunting elephants, a fast, though highly controversial, method of population control. Firearms offer a quick way to stop immediate threats, potentially preventing massive crop loss or dangerous encounters. But this tactic comes at a moral cost. Elephants are deeply intelligent, emotionally aware creatures, and the idea of killing them sparks strong backlash from animal welfare advocates and the public alike. Beyond the ethical concerns, firing guns in rural or semi-populated areas brings serious risks. Stray bullets can harm livestock, wildlife, or even people. Worse, using force can backfire. Threatened elephants often respond with heightened aggression, fueling a cycle of violence that's hard to break. In the end, while guns might solve the problem today, they don't lay the groundwork for lasting peace. Real, long-term solutions must tackle the root causes of the human-elephant conflict. Finding the balance between human safety and humane treatment of elephants is no easy task. Any real solution has to protect both people and animals, and that means moving beyond quick fixes. The most effective strategies combine smart prevention with long-term coexistence, aiming to reduce conflict without resorting to violence. Building a sustainable relationship with elephants starts with understanding and respect. It's not just about keeping them out of fields. It's about creating space for both communities and wildlife to thrive. Got an idea for a more compassionate, effective way to manage this issue? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your take. In the wilds of South Africa, the sound of gunfire is becoming more common, part of a growing effort to manage rising leopard encounters near human settlements. These elusive predators, known for their strength and stealth, are venturing closer to towns and villages, raising alarm across the country. The South African National Parks Agency reports roughly 150 leopard attacks on people each year, a number that continues to climb. One particularly chilling incident saw 6 leopards descend into Cape Town, triggering widespread panic. The attack left 8 people injured and tragically claimed 1 life, highlighting the urgent need for better strategies to keep both humans and wildlife safe. In the end, whether it's wild boars tearing through Texas farms, elephants clashing with communities, or leopards lurking near homes in South Africa, one truth remains. Responsible hunting isn't just about pulling a trigger. It's about understanding ecosystems, respecting wildlife, and protecting lives. With the right training, ethical practices, and a commitment to balance, hunting can serve as a powerful tool for conservation and coexistence. So if you're passionate about wildlife, curious about how humans and nature can thrive together, or just love a good real-life adventure, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us in the next video. There's always more to explore, more to learn, and more stories to tell. This video is for educational and awareness purposes. All scenes follow local laws and ethical hunting guidelines.